Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Bryson with Dimes for Dollars here, and today we have another box of nickels for our Jefferson Nickel Hunt and Fill series. We're on hunt number 44 now. In our last hunt we actually got one more hole filler. We got a 55 Philadelphia, so I'm really hoping we might be able to get lucky again this time. We got this box here, and it is this type of box, which I've had hit or miss luck with, but hopefully it's going to be good this time. I went ahead and popped it, and we have circulated nickels, so that's definitely a good sign. Let's pop a couple out, see the ends. And there we go, nice and circulated. Hopefully there's some good stuff in there. Let's go ahead and pour it all out. We'll see what enders we got. If we got anything good, I'll bring you back. Otherwise, I'll bring you back on our first find. Well, we're back now. We just laid out the box and we actually have one ender right here. And it's really hard to see, but it's actually a 40s find, a 1949. You can just make it out right there in the corner. So that is an exciting find. We'll have to see if there's a mint mark attached to it, because if it's a 49S, it's going to be a very low mintage nickel. So that being said, that's the only ender. Let's go ahead and get started on roll number 1. Roll number 5, and we have our first find, and it's going to be a 40s find, 1948 from Denver. Well, we have reached roll number 9, and we got it all laid out here. And sure enough, it was a 1949 as we saw before. Go ahead and get your guesses in. No mint mark, Denver or San Francisco. Go ahead and flip it and see. Alright, we got the San Francisco. That is awesome. I think that's a rarer one. I'll have to check the books because I'm not sure on the numbers, but I'm sure it's less than 10 million. So definitely a really nice find. And that's now our second find of the hunt. Roll number 12, and we have another 40s find here. We have a 1942. Now in this year they did some in silver and some in the normal composition. This one definitely strikes me as a normal composition, but we'll go ahead and see. We'll know for sure if there's a mint mark above the Monticello. So let's go ahead and flip. And no mint mark on the side too, so that is going to be a normal composition 1942 Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we have our fourth find of the hunt. And this is going to be our first 50s find, a 1959. And this one's out of Denver. Very next roll again, and we have our fifth find. And this one's going to be another 50s find, 1953. And this one's from Denver as well. Roll number 18, and we have another 40s find. We have a 1941 from Philadelphia. 2 rolls later, and we have another 1941, and this one's in pretty nice shape. This is going to be a 1941 from San Francisco. Very next roll, and we have another 40s find, and they seem to be getting older. We have a 1940 this time. And this one's going to be from Denver. 2 rolls later, and we got another find here. We have a 1958 this time. And this one's from Denver. Roll 24, and we have our 10th find of the hunt. And it's going to be another 1949. And this one's going to be a 1949 from Denver. Roll 28, and we have another 50s find. We have a 1959 from Denver. Very next roll, and we got 2 more finds. Our first of which is actually a penny. We got a 1983 Denver penny. We also got another nickel, 1949 this time. And this one's going to be from Denver. Roll number 31, and we have another 50s find. We have a 1954, and this one's from Denver. Roll 33, and we got 2 finds this time. Our first one is a 1942, and it's actually in really nice shape. I don't think it's going to be silver, but we'll go ahead and see. And that one's not going to be silver, 1942 Philadelphia though, in really nice shape. Our other find is just a few coins behind. We have a 1958 and this one's from Denver. Very next roll, and we actually have 3 finds this time. Our first one is a 2009 Denver, which is a really low mintage for modern day nickels. I go ahead and put them aside because you don't see them too often. Up next we have a penny that happened to slip in. That's 2 now. This one's a 1997 from Denver. And our third find, I was just able to make out a 1958 in the back here. And that one's going to be from Denver as well. Roll 36, and we got 2 more finds. We have a 1954, and this one's from Denver. And our other find is back here. We have a 1952, and this one is going to be from Denver as well. Roll 41, and we have a 1941. And this one's from San Francisco. Roll 47, and we have our 20th find of the hunt. We have a 1957. And this one's from Denver. Roll 48, and we got 4 finds in this one. And our first one is an oldie. We got a 1939 here. Now a S or a D mint mark would be a key date. Let's go ahead and flip it and see. Alright, nothing this time. 1939 Philadelphia though. Still a nice find. Our next one, let's see, it was right back here, 1941. That one's from Philadelphia. We had one just right behind it, a 1958. And that one's from Denver. And our last one was right here at the end. We have a 1955 from Denver as well. Very last roll of the box, and we got 2 more finds to wrap it up. We got a 1941, and this one's from San Francisco. And our last find of the hunt is going to be a 1959 from Denver. Well, with that, another hunt is in the books, and we got a pretty nice hunt today. So let's go ahead and take a minute to look at all of our finds, because we got a bunch of them. Starting off, we got a 2009 Denver. We got 2 pennies. We got 13 50s finds. And we got 12 from the 40s, with the best one being this 1949 San Francisco, which was actually an ender. That was a really cool find. Really low mintage too, I looked it up. Only 9.7 million. So under 10 million like I guessed. It's definitely a nice ender and a nice addition for the collection. And to wrap it all up, we also got that 130s find right at the end of the hunt, 1939 Philadelphia, and that was definitely an awesome find as well. We got 29 finds in total, including those 2 pennies today. So definitely a lot of quantity, and of course some quality as well. So I'm definitely happy with today's hunt. Hopefully in the next one we might be able to find something new for the books, but until then, this has been hunt number 44. I want to thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.